everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia. For those of you that are new here, welcome. For those of you that have watched a couple of my videos, thanks so much for coming back. Today I'm going to talk to you about my 24-week pregnancy update. And so, knock on wood, so far this week has probably been maybe the best week so far of my pregnancy. The symptoms that I've felt all week have been pretty mild. I am still waking up. About twice this week I woke up with dry heaving. It wasn't terrible. I didn't throw up, which was great. And my heartburn has lessened. I've noticed that when I go to bed though, it's still pretty bad. And like when I'm laying down on one side and then I turn to the other, it's like it just burns and it feels like a volcano in my chest. It's not a fun feeling. Sleeping still sucks. It is pretty difficult to get into the rhythm of just kind of sleeping through the night. I wake up probably every couple hours to use the bathroom, and it's just really hard to get comfortable. I have invested in a pregnancy pillow. I was kind of on the fence about it in the beginning of my pregnancy, but I really realized quickly that really sleep on my back and my stomach, and so this pregnancy pillow really helps me to sleep on my sides. And yes, your husband will not like it, your boyfriend will not like it, but it does help tremendously with getting comfortable, and I do recommend it. I'll leave the one that I use down below in the description box. Something that I've noticed this week that has changed a lot is my emotions and how strongly I am feeling everything. I know we did have a full moon this week, and so I do contribute some of my symptoms maybe to that. But in truth, you know, full moons actually make me tired and sleepy. And this week I have felt just totally sort of overwhelmed. I felt overwhelmed with everything. I feel like, you know, I should be doing more during this pregnancy. I feel like I should be further along with the nursery, with our baby shower, all kinds of things. And so it's been just emotionally kind of a struggle. And the littlest thing has just set me off into tears. And if you know me, you know that I normally cry anyways over everything. So this week was just a little bit more intense. Most of my pregnancy, I've noticed that I haven't really felt up and down, as far as like I've had bad days, I've had good days, but my emotional stability has been rather stable, which I've been grateful for, don't get me wrong. And now I just notice in this week I am definitely teetering on a little bit more sensitivity and reactivity, and it's also just brought on a lot more awareness of, like, you know, what exactly I'm reacting to or I'm sensitive to. And I've just kind of done some more deep thought around that. I've done a lot of reparenting. I am working on a lot of things that I think that I went through as a child, and I'm just kind of trying to sort through the baggage that I don't want to carry over into my motherhood. And I think that that's something that's not easy. I don't know if you've done that before, if you're a mama or you're pregnant and you're going through it, let me know. I just feel like it's something that's important and something that I really want to factor in when I think about parenting. I have noticed that, again, with the emotional sensitivity and just kind of the awareness of everything a little bit more intensely, that didn't really make sense. You know what I mean. I feel more pressure to have stuff a little bit more figured out, a little bit more fine-tuned. I'm just feeling so back and forth as far as with the baby shower and, you know, with this epidemic that's going on, and it just feels really uncertain. So if you are a mama and you're pregnant and you're going through this too, I am here with you. I feel like it's just this weird time where you feel like, you know, you don't want to bother people with a baby shower. You don't want to, you know, call people out of their cocoons to come see you. And it's just weird. It's a weird time. Some things that I'm grateful for are the close group of friends that I have, and the ones that are mamas and the ones that are pregnant. I feel very grateful to be able to connect with, because I feel like sometimes you just don't really know if it's pregnancy hormones, if it's like, if you should be feeling these ways or what. And so for instance, I have a couple girlfriends that are pregnant. One is pregnant with twins and the other is pregnant with a girl. and we have a thread going, and we talk a lot about just everything, and you know, week to week, like as things change. And this week, something that we brought up were bras and maternity bras, and that is something that I have held off buying yet, and I'm still probably going to end up buying some, just because my boobs have gotten so big that it is just, it kind of hurts in these bras and these, you know, these little baby bras that I had before. But just the thought of spending, you know, the money on something for a year or two just is, yeah. This is something with pregnancy that I see a lot of women kind of struggle with, is like, do I buy maternity clothes? Do I, you know, what do I spend money on, and where do I save, and all these things? And I'm navigating that right now, and I feel like certain things I'm grateful that I spent the money on. Like, again, the pregnancy pillow. I feel like that was a well-spent 40 bucks. Like, I, you know, have enough trouble sleeping, and so that just little bit is worth it. As far as maternity clothes, I have done a lot of thrifting, and that's something that I recommend, is if you have friends that maybe have clothes they can donate to you, or if you can go to a shop nearby and just search and browse for some maternity clothes. I was really kind of like, I'm not gonna invest in it. I'm not gonna, you know, I can just wear my leggings for the rest of my life. And I will tell you, one of my girlfriends sent me a package of all of her ex-maternity clothes, and I'm really grateful. The jeans that she sent, that I never thought that I would wear, actually fit really well, and they're comfortable. And they don't look terrible, which I think, I don't know, I can't be alone in this, but I feel like every woman is like, I'm never gonna wear maternity jeans with those bands. Maybe not every woman. But then when you try them on, it's actually, they're really comfortable. And so I'm just super grateful. I'm grateful that I have that type of support around me. And yeah, I recommend, if you can find that kind of support, or you can just go to a thrift store, it's a lot cheaper than buying it off of the internet. I also had a bad experience with buying maternity clothes. I was like, oh, these are really cheap clothes, this ad on Instagram or whatever. And I clicked through it, I found some cute tops and dresses, and then it was a total scam. It was a scam. So I recommend also, if you are online and you're shopping and you're considering buying some maternity clothes, look into the brand a little bit. I wish I had done that. I would have known instantly that this is not a reputable company and to not do it. So I will put the name of the company here, so that you never shop there. Just be careful what you purchase and how you're purchasing, and just do a little bit more research. I learned the hard way, and I would recommend not doing the same mistakes that I did. Thrifting, asking your friends. I have seen some Pinterest hacks where people do cut their pants and they insert, you know, elastics, and I haven't gotten that creative yet, and you know, I might down the road, but for now, I was fortunate to have some gifted to me, and I'm using that for right now. And if you guys want, I will show you some of the maternity clothes. I just feel like I kind of keep it simple. I have a couple t-shirts, I have a couple pairs of pants. I wear a lot of Christian's shorts, his sweatpants, his boxers. You know, that's kind of what you do. You just wear your man's clothes because everything else doesn't fit. I just wanted to say I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I hope you enjoy this weather. Here in Colorado, it's gonna be 91 today, 91 tomorrow, and then 36 degrees on Tuesday. That is crazy. So I hope you all enjoy this weather wherever you are. I hope you're doing well, and I will see you next time in the next video.